Well, good morning. Another beautiful day. It was a nice night last night. Very quiet, very calm, very warm. Uh, I'm warm being like 60 degrees. Gonna walk around this point and get. It's low tide was at like 5 a.m. So it's 6:30 now. So it should be okay. It may require a rock climb or two. So there's Cape Arago. Very low tide. Check these crazy dunes. It's wild. And I'm gonna walk around those rocks. Let's get moving. So right up on that flat part is a golf course. it's a green for, I think it's called a Bandon Hills golf course. So the tide level right now is 1.8 feet for your reference. I don't see a lot of golf balls. Gonna take some rock hopping here. So I'll put my phone down. Yeah, I would think the tide has to be absolute zero for you to walk on sand around this. You can see even when the tide is up, there's still some decent rocks to scamper over. Well, it takes a few minutes, but wasn't bad. All right, I'll walk down this beach here about 5 miles to Bullard Campground and hang a left. Coming up on the Whiskey Run Creek and beach access. This was a alternative if you didn't want to go around 5 Mile Point. You could just keep going on 7 Mile Road for another 2 miles and turn right at Tokyo, and then we'll put you out here. Right, guy with 3 dogs, and look how far his dogs are away from him. You really shouldn't let your dogs go off the leash, even on the beach. Why? Because the dogs want to antagonize birds. They chase birds. That's what they do. And it's not cool to have some wild animal die because you wanted to let your dog off the leash. Bunch of vultures. Boy, there's a lot of vultures on this beach. The most I've seen the entire trip. And the sun's coming out. Almost to beach access 146, which is my exit. So at beach access 146, which I think is also known as Pearl's Trail, down there, Bandon. And looking back, you can barely see 5 Mile Point way out there. Cape Arago. Very pretty. Wow, it looks dark. This is a really pretty little trail. Almost to the campground, Bullard's campground. The only problem with the trail here is soft sand. And boy, it's like a mile walk. There's a few boardwalks, but it's pretty soft. So at Bullard's campground, just swatted my first mosquito. It's been really bug free all the way to here. So I'm gonna clean out my shoes, take a break, and then walk into town. Okay, leaving Bullard State Park, back on Highway 101. Well, I've understood this is a tight bridge crossing, so we'll see. I don't know, it couldn't be worse than the Coos Bay Bridge with a 40-mile-an-hour wind. See, it's got one of those buttons where you push it and the lights turn on, but it's on the opposite side of the road. I feel more comfortable walking opposing traffic if it's this tight. Oh, it looks like plenty of room. Silliness. Plenty of room. Look at that. No problem. Totally comfortable. Plenty of room. Darn it, I was looking forward to some adrenaline. Well. Finally, some hiker and biker signs. Not just biker. Taking a ride on Riverside Drive. Just a safety tip, always wear your sunglasses when you're walking close to opposing traffic. That's got a pretty good speed to it. It's easy to get rocks and stuff thrown up against you. And one time I had a rock hit me in the face, so lesson learned. It wasn't a big rock. But if it would have hit my eye, that would have been a big ouchie. Coming up on the town of Bandon, Riverside Drive, the one that I'm on, it was pretty quiet. Cars that were here were only doing 35, so it's a quiet road. Looks like the town they filmed Jaws in. I think I'm gonna try a bowl of clam chowder. Sounds good. Order inside. Clam chowder and a crab cake. I'll take it. So that's it for me for today. So join me next time when we'll head south.